Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Martha, Vintage Conversation, and I'm so glad to see you today. If you are new to my channel, please take a moment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, set it to all, and give us a thumbs up because you're going to love what you see, I'm sure. Today, I have a few items from a little overnight trip that G and I took a few weeks ago. You know I've been behind on my hauls because of the big I-80 haul left over from the fall that I never got to, and I finally got that. So if you want to see those are the videos before this. And the big news is I-80's coming again. What can I say? It always comes again. So anyway, these are a few items that we picked up. Now, I did have a massive fabric haul, which I think I'm going to do it as a separate video. So if you like fabric, you catch that video. It'll be after this one. And if you don't like fabric, there you go. So this shouldn't take too long. There's not too many items scattered on my table here. And we will go through them fairly quickly. There are, I see 2 items that I got from my auction, and then I see 2 or 3 items that Mr. Gary picked up for me. He picks up things when he's out and about and he sees things that I like. So, which I don't think that blue brooch is the blue brooch he brought me is over there. I'm sorry, what can I say? Alright, let's start with this guy because he's big. This is a 1950s Betty Bright cocktail shaker. It is a huge thing. Let me get my ruler over here. It measures in at 11 inches. And it is a beautiful hammered aluminum. It does have a couple of little dents, but for the most part, it is in great shape, and it is signed on the bottom, but you probably won't make that out because I had to have my magnifying glass. But it's set up like the usual cocktail shaker. There we go. See? Nice and clean. So if you want to make drinks for more than one, this is your huckleberry. Let's see. Let me show you these 2 beautiful brooches. Now, you may or may not know that I collect Christmas brooches. Ever since I was a little girl, I've loved Christmas brooches. I can remember they would not be expensive, so I can remember that it would be a gift that I gave to my mother. What happened to them, I have no idea. So this one is quite large. When I bid on it, it didn't have the size, and so I assumed it was just a standard size brooch, small one for Christmas brooches, you know, but no, it is a big mamma jamma. And there was a Christmas tree that I stopped bidding on. It turned out it was about, from here to about here. It was huge, absolutely huge. And this particular one does not have a maker on it, but this one is a Danecraft. We all know Danecraft makes wonderful sterling silver jewelry and stuff. Look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? If I pick up a second, I promise I will put the second one up for sale, but I do not think I have this one. And so it will go to my collection. If for some reason I am mistaken, then when it's time for Christmas brooches, I will bring it out for you guys. Another little holiday item, so to speak, in my opinion, is this little salt and pepper shaker set porcelain in the shape of an egg. They're like footed eggs, like the cracked eggs, except for salt and pepper. And yes, they are dirty. They are unmarked. But for your Easter table, that's the thing. Now I picked up this jewelry holder, and this has got to be 70s, because in the 70s horoscopes were everything. You know, what's your sign? We read everything. We had our horoscope on anything that we could hold on to long enough to stick it on there. Okay, the Pisces. So the two fish, the Pisces, and it even says on here the, you know, Pisces dates, February 12th to March 20th. So it is in, and that's only marking on, it's not, it doesn't have the Torino mark, I think, that most of these usually are. And it could be on here somewhere else and I've just missed it. But it does say Pisces on it. And it's really cute. Now, Mr. Gary brought me this little dish, and it's just a single little dish, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it is really lovely. So I don't know if I'm going to save it and use it for tea bags or what I'm going to do with it. It's a little Amari ware dish. Look at those colors. Aren't those colors beautiful? That teal and gold. I love that. I think it's so pretty. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Let's see, what do we have? This is a 1976 Anchor Hocking storage jar, and I know it's 1976 because it has the bicentennial emblazed on it. And just like with horoscopes, in 1976 we put the bicentennial 1776 on everything as well. But it has a beautiful orange lid. It is a screw top, and it is in great condition. There's nothing, let's see, what is this? It may have a little tiny chippy dippy right there, which is not viewable. Certainly usable, and you can put all kinds of wonderful things in this jar. And since we're doing the jars, let's look at this one. Look at that. Is this a Spice of Life jar? It has the cork top, nice and smooth. I think it's what, who made this? Let's see. I have it written down so I don't forget. I think. No, I don't. Shame on me. I don't know. Who made Spice of Life? Corning? So maybe Corning, I don't know. Lovely at the top and at the bottom. And like I said, it has the cork. So it's a great little jar. Oh, I found this sugar bowl. Let's see. It was listed, I found one listed as Sebring porcelain. It's just a single sugar bowl, and it has seen better days. It has so much crazing and the discoloration that comes from the years. But this screams 1930s to me. Look at that. I don't know if it's hand painted or if it's transfer, but it's gorgeous. It's simply gorgeous. It has not been washed. I don't know how much of this is dirt and how much is just the aging. But this green on it and the scallop top, just, it called my name, so I had to pick it up. Now this one, I believe, is Indiana, although some people thought it was Anchor Hocking, but I think it's Indiana. Look at this beautiful flower bowl. in amber. Isn't that? That is precious. Now, it is smooth inside. On the back, look at that textured petal. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Look, big enough for your dip, for your mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving, whatever. Nice roomy candy dish, nut dish, whatever you want to put it. It's a beautiful bowl. It's a beautiful bowl. Let's see. Oh, this was really cool. It is a vintage Westwood, made in Japan, tiki mug. Look, I have found an actual tiki mug, and it's green. What are the chances? Look at the face on that dude. It's like all the way around. And that handle, look at that handle. I'm seeing a pina colada with a big old hunk of pineapple and a green paper umbrella coming out of this. Isn't that great? Westwood, Japan. His nose isn't even dinged up. Can you believe it? He's great. And then I found this, and I am unsure if I am keeping it because I like to have Christmas tea on Christmas Day with a little, scone or a pastry or something special. And I like to watch the Christmas episode of Call the Midwife. Now, I have been doing it with a teapot from Japan and a Spode cup and saucer. And many of you know I regret having only bought one, but when I bought it, I wasn't really reselling, and I bought it for me, so I wish I had bought multiple, because she had 4 or 5. Should have got them. So dingy. But when we were out, I found a Spode personal teapot. So I'm thinking maybe I will keep this for my Christmas tea, although I don't know, I usually have 2 or 3 cups while I watch that show. I love it. I love the Santa Claus at the top. You know, my mother-in-law has this Spode tiered tray that she used to bring out at all the Christmas get-togethers, and she would put fudge on it. That was special. And I got a pair of the Indiana glass, I believe they are, with the frosted garland, the double candlestick holders. Y'all know I like having colored sconces in these. So I did pick up a pair. I think they're very lovely. The design, which are fruit. If you haven't taken a close look at it, there's grapes up here, and then all through here there's it looks like other pieces of fruit. And then the candle holder portions themselves are a clear glass, as is the base. It's just frosted on the garland. Let's see. This is something that Mr. Gary picked up for me, because I think these are so sweet. This boudoir picture with the antebellum girl. She's like Little Bo Peep. She's made out of ribbons and lace. You can even see her little pantaloons sticking out from beneath her dress. She has her bonnet on. She's in pink and white. And I love these pictures. They are so gorgeous. Oh, look, you can see all my messes. So she's an 8x10, and she's very sweet, and I really like her. And something else that Mr. Gary brought to me is he brought me 2 little music boxes. One of them, they have figurines on the top. One of them is missing a little piece. This is 1997. It's from The Wizard of Oz, and it's Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. And that is what it plays. It plays Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. And you can see scenes from, see, there's Dorothy and the witch looking in the crystal ball. And what is that? There's her, is that her flying monkeys? And her soldiers. And anyway, see this column? One column is missing right there. There's even a puddle. See the witch? She's in a puddle in the center. And there's her broom. And Dorothy's little dog, Toto. This one has all of its little figurines, and it's is it Off to See the Wizard? Yes, it plays We're Off to See the Wizard. We all know the tune, and we know that I can't play them. They are numbered. This one is 1995, a little bit older than the other one. And then this that was obviously with their collection that I just love. Oh my gosh, I just love it. It's so fabulous. And well, you know, it's green. So, you know me and green. Oh, wait, let me see. Does it have a date on it? Hold on. The suspense, the suspense. No, it does not have a date. Okay. Check it out. It's acrylic. It has the little feet. And it is in the shape of the witch's head and hat. And inside, the witch is flying. Her hand is up. She's on her broom. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? I mean, that they've got her in there flying on her broom. It's got flying monkeys. At the bottom, there are flying monkeys. And green, of course. And then they made it in the shape of her head. I think that is so interesting. All right, what have we got left? Let me show you these 2 pictures I got. Man, I love to buy art when it's in my price range. And I like to look at art when it's not. But I found this painting, and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, looking at it, going, this can't be a painting, but it is. It's a painting, and it's signed by Y-U-D-E-L, Udall, and a 12. So I'm assuming it's 2012, and it was professionally finished at Michael's on a stretch canvas. But look at this picture, this painting. What in the world is going on here? You start with the plants, and you go to the straw hat, and then there's this town and palm trees popping out of this hat. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I couldn't get over it. I had to have it. I had to have it. And of course it was more than, you know, I usually pay for. Both of these were, but I had to have them. This one is 11.5 with the frame and 9.5. So you can see the frame in the back. It looks like about an 8x10 actual canvas in there. Isn't that? This is everything in a hat, okay? So that one, and then, oh, this one. Oh, people. This one is also signed by Millie. And someone opened the back, but they did it very nicely to see if there was any money. This is so early 70s, late 60s. I can remember my mother and my grandmother doing a puzzle, a jigsaw puzzle that looked like this. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I know the suspense is killing you. What in the world could it be? But when you see it, man, when you see it. Look at this painting of these boats in the harbor. This is a beautiful shiny teal frame that just all the teal in the boats and the water, and then in the background you can see there's some sort of city. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'm in love with this picture. I am in love with this picture. This is going in my gallery, in my sunroom. I have a gallery wall. This is going in there. Oh, this picture makes me feel things, as art should. Art should make you feel things. Okay, now what have we got? Couple little things here before I kick over to fabric haul. I bought a lot of vintage fabrics. I do not know what's in here. I have my scissors. Let's open it. Shall we? You have to find a way to open it carefully because we don't want to cut any of the fabrics. I'm always on the lookout for Barbie, and I think this last trip we just got back from a convention, and in between classes we did thrifting, and then when it was over the next day we went and did some more thrifting, and oh my goodness, we hit the best flea market. It was wonderful. And so what I was leading up to was that I bought at least one Barbie pattern, and I like to get the Barbie patterns, even better than these old patterns. Okay, so we've got, oh, now this looks interesting. This looks like something I can use. It is directions for crocheting the skirt onto one of the ladies and attaching it to like a pillowcase. Isn't that sweet? And it's got the crochet instructions on the back. So, I might have to get my sore fingers out and crochet because I have time. What else? Other things like that. Some transfers. What do we got? We've got Work Basket and Home Arts Magazine for knitting. Is it other things too? They included, oh man, they included some great Christmas stencils. Look at that angel. So that's good. What else? Oh, a layette set for the baby. Isn't that sweet? You can also make it for your dolls. Oh, look at these dresses. Shirley Temple. Nice. Now what is this? Tablecloth in crochet. Oh, they put it in here with it open. Okay, another Work Basket magazine. It has the crochet tablecloth, and look on the back. Advertisements for Christmas items that you could order. Illuminated Santa display, 10 feet long, 18 inches high, $7.99. I think I'm going to order that and see what they do. I wonder if that would work. And we've got some more Christmas stencils. You know, my mom used to make the most interesting Christmas, homemade Christmas decorations. And I don't know where she got it. She must have got them from magazines like this. Okay. A singer pattern. I don't see that very often. 6 designs for decorating little girls' dresses. For the different sewing. The different, oh my God, you know, you could do different little embroidery things with your sewing machine. You know what I'm talking about. And then, of course, the poodle skirt. So, these are fragile. All right, let's see. What else did we get? We got this wall hanging for autumn. You know, I quilt, I sew. And then I collect these. At different times, different quilt shops will have these row by rows. And they're just long banners that you make, and it comes with everything in it. And this is what it would look like when it was done. See that car and that little camper? And different quilt shops would have different row by row patterns. One year when we went on vacation, when we went to, like, I think it was Arizona. Oh no, it was when we were carrying the rock for our friend Scott, not the Scott you're thinking of. This was big geodes, huge amethyst, and all kinds of stuff. We had to haul them from Arizona all the way up to Maine. And so we did some, my husband stopped at the quilt shops for me so I could go in and look at fabric and see if they had any of these row by row patterns. A lot of them don't do it anymore. It's very disappointing. So I got this wonderful grab bag full of Christmas stuff, and I got it for these different bottle brush trees. And look at this. Oh, I have not even opened it yet. I want to see how they look. Come here. Come hither. Woo! Come here. Y'all come out. Oh, they're precious. Oh my Lord. And they actually open their actual real little tiny stockings. You could put, look, you could put candy canes in them. Look at that. It's got a jingle bell on it. Oh, what does this one say? I can't read the name on it. It's faded so bad. It was written in ink. Oh, look at this one. A red snowman. Oh, who was this? See, can't read that one either. This one was for Pat. The bell's missing on Pat's. I have to find a little bell for it. These would look so pretty hung on a string in front of a window or something. Look at this one. See what I mean? You could hang them up on a string like a little banner. Why do they always mess up and make one go the wrong way? Oh, these are so precious. Oh my gosh. This and all these bottle brush trees is why I got this thing. You would too. You would too. You would have got it. None of y'all would have passed up these little stocking things. Get them back in here. And look, ooh, look at these little tiny snowmen right down in there too. They'll be nice. And then, you know, plates aren't the biggest deal in the world to people. Most people don't buy plates. You know, some of you guys like some that are really beautiful floral scenes. Occasionally I get someone on like eBay or something that buys these type of plates. You know, I sold my Benji plate on eBay, which amazed me. It came in a lot with some other stuff. So this one is this Goebel, West Germany. So it's nice and vintagey. It's 1976. And it is decorative, and it is the Flight into Egypt, designed by Janet Robson. Oh, how about this? This is nice. This nice little quilted pillow. No, I didn't make it. does not smell, if you can believe that. Look, I put my head on it and just did. Round ones are hard to make. So this is like a Dresden plate kind of thing with the little bead pieces. I think they did a very good job on it. It's just solid on the back. I think they did a great job. Good color choices. Good color choices in the pinks. Let's see some of the patterns I got. I know this is pushing it, isn't it? This one is for different types of pillows, different shapes of placemats, more placemats and table runners. And then this one, I guess the pattern outside was messed up. I loved how they did it. They put it in a big manila envelope. This one is for making the head scarves. So we can make some of those. Okay. So now it's what can I tell you? We are at fabric. So we're going to stop here because I have a tote and a box full of fabric to show you. If you like fabric, you don't want to miss it because there are some beautiful vintage fabrics in there. I have not decided what I'm going to do with different ones of them. Look, do I look like I sell fabric? Although I think there are a couple pieces in there that I will probably sell simply because I have no use for them. My husband said, you should have a fabric sale. You can always get more. You always do get more. I'm like, but I love them. I collect fabric. You don't see Tammy selling you her collections, do you? What can I say? Okay, so if you like this content, as I said at the beginning of the video, please make sure you give us a thumbs up. Like it, subscribe, comment, share the video with someone else who may also enjoy it. And yeah, get somebody to come and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get it grown a little bit. How many videos a week do you think I should be doing, guys? Let me know in the comments. I know you will. Okay, so I'll talk to you later. And for my fabric junkies like me, I'll be back with that. I'll talk to you later. Bye.